My fourth question is, what advice would you give to a fourth year product design students like me who is transitioning from academic space to the professional design world?
I think this is your real question in my view because it directly affects your future. So you should be worried about your future. So yeah, how do you prepare yourself for this transition? That is what your question is fundamentally. Just look at that. You have a product design certificate or learned a course you've done. So you'll be entering into a product design field. So one simple thing you can do, go to Google and write roles and responsibility of a product designer. Okay. And write the designation entry-level product designer. Then you'll get a good amount of reading materials. Like there slightly varies company to company what roles and responsibility they expect from you. Then you just start cross-checking. Okay. So the roles and responsibility, what they're asking, and those skills and knowledge you already possess. Okay. So that's a one way of calibrating yourself with the need of the market. That's the best way of doing it. That's my advice. Just go to Google and check roles and responsibilities. Then there is something you can type it on a Google called T skills. Most of the product designer wants to join IDEO, which is Ideal Product Design Studio in the world. They use a tool called a T skill to hire a new designers. What is this T skill? You can figure out, just check it on a Google, you'll get good amount of reading materials. It's all about like you need to be good with one core where you are expert in that. And then you need to be exposed to multiple subjects. Okay. So expert in one subject and same time you're aware about various or several subjects. So that's how you have multidisciplinary with one proficiency. Okay. So that's the process they follow. So like that, you can go to few product design studio websites or look at their founders' blogs. There they clearly mentions what kind of talent they hire, what are those skills they look into, and so forth. Okay, that's my answer for your future journey. Yep. Let's go to the last question of yours.
My fifth question is, as a product designer, what core design principles I can prioritize in my work and how it will be helpful in my professional world and in my design projects as well?
So I say that customization is a king. Okay. So I see a lot of students do this cookie cutter template version that looks little unprofessional. Okay. For example, you might be applying in a 10 product design company for a job. Now you have to do a little homework. You have to go through a website of all the 10 design studio, read about, try to understand them. Okay. Because each of those 10 studios or companies, they have a slightly different culture. You have to guess, you have to read between the line, understand the culture of that organization. And once you understood that, your portfolio, when you make, you have to slightly customize when you're sending to each of those design studios. Why I'm telling you? Some product design studios, they emphasize more on process. So if you're sending a portfolio for their studio, okay, or those kind of studios, then you have to start with a process. Your portfolio begin with the process or a process heavy kind of a thing. So likewise, some studios, they want to see outcome and the impact of the outcome. So if that is dominant in their website and many of their touch points, then make sure that your portfolio, when you're sending them, you try to have an impact column. Like, this is what I did a research, this is what I created. When I tested, I got this impact. So having this customized version of portfolio, all of that is important because it shows that you really care your work and you really respect their way of working, and you're proving that you are a good fit for them. Okay, I see a good number of students, what they do, just they make a one portfolio and then they use a chat GP to write a letter, opening letter. Then they sell it to 200 design companies in India, and everybody got the same thing. It shows like you don't care about your own work. Okay, that's not so right way of approach. So I hope customization is the king. Just remember that, and you customize your portfolio to each of those company whomever you send. That's my answer for you. I hope I able to give us some insights through these question answers, because these are the questions what you guys are asking. Like your question is kind of a question of many product designer in this country. So I'm trying to answer these questions in a such a way that it will be helping large number of students who are sailing the similar for the same boat. Yeah. So I hope this is going to give some direction for your future journey. All the best.
Thank you, sir. I think you've elaborated and pinpointed out a lot of pointers, and like you rightly said, it's not just Neha, but I think there are a lot of students, especially in their fourth year, who want to have a clear understanding of what they can do, and I think this definitely sums up everything. So thank you again for